These are just like regular looking guys. I can see like if not even these are like mid. These are like mid guys and they're in jail. And these chicks are like, yeah, baby. They're all about it. What in the fuck? So crazy. What the fuck is up, internet? I'm that dude, Swainzilla, aka old guy with too much time on his hands, coming at you from the man cave. And this is crazy ass news. The whole idea behind this series is that I scour the internet for crazy, recent, non-political news stories that I don't know anything about. I pick articles based solely on their headlines, and I read through them while talking shit the whole time. 18 female guards sacked for sexual relationships with inmates. How does this kind of thing even happen? Jails are supposed to be like secure. Everyone's behind lock and key. There's cameras everywhere. What jail was this? The one from Orange is the New Black? Some 18 female guards at one single jail were fired for having affairs with inmates. Now, what is the game, dude? How do you pick up chicks at the... Like, it's one thing... when you're trying to find somebody to date, you're looking for red flags. Most of the time you want somebody who's honest, somebody who's hardworking, somebody who's going to be able to provide for you, not just like financially, security-wise, just emotionally. And these women are hooking up with dudes in jail? Like, I mean, there's red flags on both sides, I guess, there. The sexual relationships took place at HMP Berwyn in Wrexham, Wales over the last 6 years. So we're talking overseas. 3 of the women ended up in court and were jailed, and the rest were revealed through Freedom of Information requests from the Mirror. Wait, so overseas they have Freedom of Information Act too? Jennifer Gavin, 27, was jailed for 8 months in December after smuggling a mobile phone in for her lover, Alex Coxon, 25. So she could send photos of her via Snapchat. So she smuggled a phone in just so that he could look at her? What the fuck? I guess you don't want to bring in hard copies of pictures of yourself in the jail. You want to have like a digital copy, even though it's on like a stolen phone. What the fuck? She was also caught kissing him during the relationship that went on from April to July 2020. Oh, just from April to July. The officer pleaded guilty to misconduct in public office after she accepted 150, what's that, pounds? I don't know, to bring in the phone. Oh, so she... Wait, they were a fucking... And then he still had to pay her to bring the phone in? Damn. In 2019, Gunn was jailed for 1 year after having a fling with a dangerous inmate, Karam Ras... Wait. Who the fuck is Gunn? Must be somebody else? One of the other women? Who's Gunn? This is Gunn? This is Jennifer Gavin. She's the one that brought the phone in. This is the dude she was hooking up with. What? She risked it all for this guy? Okay. Aisha Gunn was jailed for 1 year at Mold Crown Court in 2019 after having an affair with a dangerous inmate. Oh, so this is an older one. This is like new and this is kind of older. This guy. Jesus. The criminology and psychology graduate made numerous sexual phone calls to him. Wait, she was like... She was gonna be like a lawyer or something? What the fuck? And she's fucking hooking up with... Risked it all for this guy? Like, she's pretty cute. This guy's just like a regular looking guy. She couldn't have found a guy that looks like this? I mean, was he like super fucking charming? What the fuck? She made numerous sexual phone calls to him while he was serving a 12-year sentence for conspiracy to rob and smuggle in a pair of her knickers for the prisoner. Oh, what? While he was serving a 12-year sentence for conspiracy to rob, Anne smuggled in a pair of her knickers for him. A search of her bedroom revealed snaps of the pair kissing and hugging while in his cell. Jesus! How does this go on without anybody noticing? That same year, Emily Watson was jailed for 1 year for performing a sex act on a prisoner, John McGee. Mold Crown Court heard she spent so much time with him, staff became suspicious and launched an investigation. Jesus! These are just like regular looking guys. I can see like if... Not even. These are like mid. These are like mid guys. And they're in jail? And these chicks are like, yeah, baby. They're all about it. What in the fuck? So crazy. They had been alone together in a cell on 3 occasions when she performed a sex act on him twice and had intercourse once. Staff have since been given corruption prevention training and the prison security has been enhanced. A prison service spokesman said, "The overwhelming majority of prison service staff are hardworking and dedicated, and we will not hesitate to punish those who break the rules." 18! This is the same jail. It said in the same jail. 18 female guards at one single jail were fired for having affairs. 18 of them. How many fucking inmates are in this jail? What's the female guard to prisoner ratio here? Over 500 members of staff at... Oh shit, there's 500 people that work there? That's a big ass jail then. Over 500 members of the staff at HMP Berwyn have undertaken corruption prevention training in the last 18 months, and our enhanced security is protecting the prison against attempts to smuggle illicit items inside. Oh, that's the whole story? Here we go. Femboy Frankie says, easy fix. Don't employ women at a men's prison and don't employ men at a women's prison. I thought that'd be common sense at this point. I mean, dude, not all the women are fucking the dudes at the prison. I mean... Femboy Frankie, I mean, the more stories you read, the less common sense appears to be. This is the guy who responded. I mean, it could be... The same thing could happen. I mean, there's plenty... I mean, I guess it's a smaller number, but... Like, there's gay dudes. I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's only going to prevent heterosexual activity, of course. Right, exactly. I guess what I meant. The term hardened criminals. This guy wins. Yeah. Flez wins on that one. Oh, Jesus. Usually the whole... the blokes are blocked up or get more tail than the rest of us. Who said crime don't pay? Usually the whole refers to a solitary confinement. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like what the hell, man? So it must be a pretty big jail. I mean, they have 500 employees. So it must be like a state jail or whatever the equivalent is overseas. But 18 fucking guards are fucking the inmates. And they're all just like regular guys. Like this guy's just a normal dude. I mean, not that these chicks are like crazy hot or anything, but I mean, she's pretty cute. And then she's hooking up with this dude? I don't know. Attraction's a funny thing. I guess you just can't really, you can't decide who your pheromones mingle with, I guess. I mean, I shouldn't judge it based on looks alone, but I mean, I just can't imagine that this girl sees this guy, and this guy kicks some game to her, and what? The yard? I don't know where it would happen. And she's like, damn, I mean, even for a fucking goofy-looking redheaded inmate guy, that dude's got some game. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? What convinced him? I think it's just like... I mean, there's a slender line between people who commit crimes and people who don't. And that slim line is, can I get away with it? Pretty much. And they just thought... hey, I'm a fucking guard at a jail. And this chick's like hanging out in the guy's cell, fucking giving him blowies and fucking him. And the guards are like, hey, what's going on with Emily? Why is she always hanging out with fucking with this guy? Watson. Jesus. I don't know. I'm kind of mind blown. Like the one guy said, how are these guys getting the blokes that are locked up getting more tail than the rest of us? That is crazy. 18 female guards at the same jail, and this is just 3 of the dudes. And they probably picked the more to showcase this. They probably picked the more attractive female guards just to be like, oh my god, and make it more shocking. So who knows what the other fucking 15 ladies, jail ladies look like. But crazy story. I mean, how embarrassing. There's a lot of crimes to commit that are embarrassing, but going to jail for hooking up with a guy that you're be a correctional officer in a prison overwatching that's got to be on top of the list for sure. Top 5. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Especially since these guys are so mid. It's crazy. Pheromones, man. It'll get you in some trouble. Be careful out there. Plug your nose when you're in public. If you're a correctional officer, I mean, the guy says don't have women working at male. No, just fucking plug their nose. Crazy. But that's all I have for this one. Catch you at the next one later.